What's going on, guys? It's your boy Keith, aka Kira, aka the god of the gaming world. And guys, this is it. This is the final chapter of the Shadow of the Colossus remake, exclusively for the PS4, PS4 Pro. Guys, we are finally here. I've been talking about it this whole time. We're on the 16th Colossus battle. This is the longest, hardest battle ever. Not really. Kind of an insider there. Shout out to @IIKIRAII and a shout out to @Call Me Swayze. You guys know what I'm talking about. So no, I'm lying. This is actually one of the more, is kind of lengthy, but not really. It's kind of more so just trying to get to the boss rather than actually it being anywhere near difficult. It's not necessarily difficult at all, really, especially if you know what to do, and which I kind of already know what to do. But of course, when I first initially played it, I had to kind of figure out like what to do. So at this point, guys, once again, I'm trying to save time on the video. So of course I'm speeding through. I really didn't want to in this area because this is a new area for us. We never really been in this direction. So I wanted to just show you guys how beautiful this scenery is. And you guys can still see it even though I'm kind of speeding through it. But it's amazing. It's beautiful out here, man. I feel like I'm in like the Netherlands or something, or New Zealand or something like that. It's just an amazing, beautiful game. I say it all the time. Graphically, this game is amazing. It's visually stunning. But anyway, just wanted to speed through, guys. Again, all that field, all that riding and stuff on my trusty steed. But going to this little door or ruin area here, as you guys are about to see, I thought this was like a neat little add-on here for the final battle, or leading up to the final battle. Of course, I have to get off my horse here and use my blade to open the gate. Shine a little light on top of on that little eye area there. So as you can see, this massive gate opens up, and of course we're heading to this final battle. Again, not necessarily the most difficult battle, but again, definitely lengthy if you don't know what you're doing. So thank goodness, kind of know what I'm doing. It still kind of took a while kind of getting there, but it didn't really take like several attempts like, you know, I did previously before. So so anyway, cutscene is about to come up here. Like, you guys are about to see what happens in just a moment. Argo's having a difficult time getting up this stairwell, but it's okay. So as you see, the bridge starts to collapse, and then of course cutscene happens where my horse throws me over. This is a very sad scene. Argo falls. No! No! Argo! No! But nah. It is a sad moment though. You know what I mean? Like, that horse has got me through so many battles. Sad to see him go. But that's okay. Trying to save my love, my lover, my sweetheart. Gotta do what's necessary to retrieve her life, to bring her back. So anyway, at this part here, like, just doing like a little bit of kind of, I call this the Prince of Persia, like a little bit of wall climbing here. So I'm not gonna bore you guys with this. Like, I'm definitely getting ready to speed this through as well as I kind of go through this. But again, just a little bit of climbing here that I have to do. So let's go ahead and speed this up a bit. Again, trying not to bore you guys with all this little extra stuff. But at the same time, I still want to show you guys how to get to the top of the stage here, where we shall commence our final battle. I really like this last Colossus battle though, even though, as I mentioned, it's not necessarily difficult. I do like, you know, how different it is in comparison to all the other Colossi battle that I face. And as you know, this, you know, of course, the final boss is always going to be the most massive one. I'm not quite sure if this is quite the largest, but it definitely seems to be here. But as you guys see with the little flaming arm there, that it's not going to be difficult as I stated, but it is going to be a little rough in certain areas. So as you guys are about to see here, let's go in and get this battle started. Shine a light on the hoe. So immediately as you see, he shoots fire blasts at you. You get caught by that, of course you're going to take heavy damage. So let's try to avoid that. Immediately you turn right and there's a hole to an underground tunnel. As you guys know, you're not able to attack this Colossus head on. So of course, underground is the way to go. So that's what we're doing here. And once again, for people who are just tuning in, this is the final Colossus battle, number 16. Again, this is the final chapter of the game. This is, again, Shadow of the Colossus on hard mode. And guys, it's definitely been a journey. Again, once again, a shout out to those who have been supporting me, liking my videos, subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Continue to support the kid. I'm definitely going to be coming out with more videos in the future here. So definitely stay tuned. I want to do something horror related on my next one. I had a horror game that I've been holding on to for the longest that I've been kind of nervous to play, so I'm ready to play it now since I have you guys now as an audience. So hopefully I'll be able to get through it. I've been trying to get my boy Call Me Swayze to support me, man, but like I guess he's just been I guess I'm gonna have to go about it on my own. Yeah, like I'm talking to you Call Me Swayze. You've been ducking and dodging me, man. Like you've been ducking and dodging me. Support the kid. But anyway, yeah, thinking about doing a horror game. I wish I would have captured my Resident Evil 7 gameplay when I was playing on the VR mode of the game. I wish I was capturing all that so you guys can see all that. I might actually go back through that game and do some of the extra DLC later on in the future. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. But anyway, getting back to this game, I digress. So getting back, again, the whole purpose of this, and again, the concept behind it is to scale this beast. He's pretty much stationary, so he's not going to be doing too much movement except for his upper body. So we're climbing this little dressy area here, this dress or skirt, or like whatever it is. We're climbing this whole stone area, scaling it, trying to work our way to the top. And again, it's just trying to find a pathway, fastest pathway to get up, get on top. Kind of fell down for like a second. Fell down because I thought I can hop up on that top part, but I need some type of leverage, so I decided to go a little bit further up this time, and then maybe I'll be able to make it. But I kind of like this because, of course, Essentially, what you're doing is using this Colossus body as a method to keep continuously climbing upward or climbing on top of his body. Of course, his vital point, as you can probably guess, is at the very top of this beast. So that's what we're trying to work our way around. So our first vital point is here on the back, as you guys can see. And of course, we have to use this vital point to get to the next stage of this battle here. So I stab that area, and he brings his hand around. And of course, I use that opportunity to get onto the bottom of his palm, his hand here. And of course, I'm trying to transition onto his arm, as you guys see here. As you see, the second vital point is on his left arm here. And again, once again, transitioning over to his next hand here on the bottom of his palm. Now, this is the part that I used to have the most difficult point. I never could figure out what to do here. But of course, I already knew what to do at this point. Again, since this is I've done played the game several times, so I already know what to do. So you have to stab his hand so it stays still. And as you see, there's a little weak point. You can barely see it, but there's a weak point on his shoulder that you must shoot with your arrow, your bow and arrow there, and then of course hop off onto his shoulder. At this point, this takes you to the final stage here. You don't necessarily have to stab that. I don't know why I did that, but again, like, you can just go to the final part, the final vital point, which is on, of course, the obvious part, the top of his head. And this is going to be the most vital part right here. So the reason why I kind of state that this is probably like one of the largest, in my opinion, probably one of the largest ones, like, because if you kind of look down and just, even in comparison to what I was stating with the third Colossus battle, my favorite one, the guy with the sword, he was tall, but I don't think he was this massive. I mean, like, you kind of look down, it looks like a speck. Like looking at some of the stone pillars and mountains down there, it just looks very small. So anyway, this guy shakes a lot, so trying to hold on is very, very difficult as far as trying to hold on to his head and him providing a lot of free moments here to stab. But again, it's just mainly just the whole idea is just to watch your stamina, watch the gauge, and like whenever you see an opportunity to let it recharge, definitely do so. And as I stated before, I'm playing hard plus, so the more you play hard plus, your stamina and health bar transitions over to the next following game. I think you have to play it up to 3 or 4 times. I think when you get to the 4th time, it maxes out. It maxes out once you get to the 4th new save game file. So I think you only have to technically play 3 times in order to get max bar, max stamina. So, and there's a reason kind of behind that. Again, maxing out your health and stamina, not only, you know, health for like in battles and stuff, but your stamina for sure, because you want to be able to climb certain areas that you couldn't climb like when you first played the game, which is, as I mentioned to you guys before in an earlier video, being able to climb the temple. There's a little portion of the temple that you can climb, and you guys can reach, where you'll reach this kind of poison fruit that they mentioned, or like a poison fruit or some kind of mystical fruit. So my stamina was kind of going down a bit there, so try to let it recharge a bit, as you guys can see. So again, just trying to work on that spot. And again, this is the final vital point. This is the final boss battle. And so far, this one actually went pretty smooth because again, just like I mentioned, I already knew what to do. I already knew what I wanted to do, so I executed it very well. So it only took like one run for me to get through this. So. I remember a lot of times before, like the guy would shake me off, I'll run out of stamina, I'll fall all the way back down to the bottom, I have to climb all the way back up. It was a mess. But again, luckily I got this done in one run, so. So again, still working on that vital point here, and as you guys see, it's taking a long time trying to put damage on the guy because he shakes a lot, and then of course, you know, with it being on hard mode or whatnot, the damage isn't as great. But slowly dwindling down. His end is slowly coming about. One more final jab, guys. This is it for Sparta. Yeah, guys, we've done it. We've made it. We've made it to the end of the game. That was the final Colossus battle. The final Colossus is down, it's dead, and of course, as you know, the darkness overtakes my body. And it's a little different this time. As I mentioned, guys, like we have intruders, as Dorman was trying to warn me. So from this point onward, it's going to be nothing but cutscene, guys. And it's a pretty crazy ending. So what I'm gonna probably do is create an entirely separate video for this, because again, when I try to add it on to this, I had like over 40 to 50 minutes of footage. So again, I couldn't put all that on here. So again, this guy, this shaman, and his soldiers are here to stop me from defeating these colossi, but it's already too late. It's already too late, as you guys have just seen. It's over. It's over. So anyway, they're here now at the temple. And then, of course, finally, we learn the guy's name is Lord Amon. And as you guys see, this statue breaks, signifying that the last and final Colossus has been defeated. So again, we're at the end of this video, guys. I will create one more video to show you guys the end, because I stated that I would kind of explain and let you guys see the story of what's really happening, what's really going on. But essentially, again, this is it. This is the final stage. This is your boy Keith, aka Kira, aka the god of the gaming world. Stay tuned for the final video, the cutscenes of everything, and finally the answer to your questions. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to my videos, and as always, you guys be easy. Peace.